Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Well, this is where I need to go.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen. Report to the briefing room, please. To you to the briefing room, thank you.
We still have no idea who they were? No picnic, right? Nah, we're looking into it. Through a few filters. Right. See if I can clean it up, Jensen.
What? Oh. TF29.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
That was closer than I would have liked.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. Now I've heard everything.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
Alright, so a psychologist. Okay.
Katarina Noyan to Agent McCree's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent McCree. Fully urgent. Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent McCree's office. Agent Noyan. Anomaly detected. Fully urgent. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
It's gonna take them a while to piece the fix together. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
There were quite a few turrets.
Security footage from the train station is spotty at best. This is so weird.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
These guys might as well be ghosts. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet. Satellite offices are always two versions behind.
Alright.
Agents in
You think one of them These guys might as well be ghosts. Right now, I think my blood is about days ahead.
So the task force has a shrink now.
Yep, most likely next thing you know, after every mission, we'll have to talk to some bookworm with no experience in the field about our feelings. God.
Well, there's quite a few people in this secret Black Ops Interpol location.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
These are the chances he knew he was taking.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. Close my eyes, but unless he walked straight into an ambush. Police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
Do the Jinn still believe what Sim told them, or don't they? We need to know.
This is so weird.
Exclusivity. Anonymity.
Right now I think my blood is about
Alright, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hack that sodding computer. Well, I can use a multi-tool, I meant.
Have made addressing those concerns.
I feel terrible for his... Why?
These guys. Might as well be ghosts.
Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forevermore you have an the best secured
This thing's got pretty hairy in Dubai.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
I'd rather not say what this reminds me of.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Might as well be
It'd be
ghosts.
easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Jensen, we need to talk.
We will.
Last night, the collective published
I
a
hide a lot, but it's the trigger that does the talking.
All locations. Safety is a primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent.
Access
This
granted.
escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
Negative.
This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Prague.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Should be doable.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard sister airlines flight
Access granted.
when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented... all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree.
Close my eyes, but all I see is freaking coke squirting on my lids. I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction.
Alright.
You blaze it too close to the edge.
You made it out of Dubai, didn't you?
Or any of us from
It is Jensen, yes?
This is Eliza Kazan.
Singh would...
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF29?
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Calls for
Nothing.
the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern.
You'd think one of them
especially
would
in the
pop
wake
up
of
on
the
some
AUG
list
incident,
somewhere.
where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the
You'd
gap
think one of them
and
would pop up
polarized
on
the
some
dialogue
list
on both
somewhere.
sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in
I
the
guess
story.
the Transit Authority isn't
This
in
is
as much of a
Eliza
hurry as you
Cassan,
are then.
reporting to you, live from Picus.
Agent Jensen!
I'm scheduled to return from the dead at 0:30 Omani time.
I hate this. I really hate this.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You checked with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys, I'm gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
You, sir, are an asshole. A real one.
Also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation is...
Agent Jensen! I'll nail it.
I guess the Transit Authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you are then.
Guys, it's impossible. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet.
Where's the armory?
Analyst White, please see Security Chief Collins. White, Security Chief Collins. Thank you.
Agent Nolan, report to Agent McCready. Fully urgent.
Close my eyes, but all I see is...
You
think one of them would...
Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent McCready's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent McCready. Fully urgent.
Right now, I think my blood is about 60% caffeinated.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does. Maybe the connection.
Hey, Adam.
Is no connection. Is that?
Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Patience is the first thing to learn.
Preemptive action would be great.
Hey, Adam.
All the data I
You know, I'm gonna steal some of her guns. What?
Hey, Adam.
Yeah, I was gonna go in the shooting range.
Our composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really want anyone to feel sick.
Hey, Adam.
All right.
Preemptive action was great.
Anomaly detected. Trace program in access granted.
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really I don't even know where to start with theorizing messages.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What I hear, the explosives were designed to get maximum spread. I'd love to get a look at the bonfire myself, but no dice, not our show.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Just wish someone would know how to take the blame. Is it or is it not a probable target?
Hey, Adam.
Thanks. Keep digging.
Right now, I think my blood is about 60%
State police are playing stingy with sharing evidence.
For crying out loud.
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target, but watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Easier, right? Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons.